What up, people? We have a couple of questions. All right, so Brand, we're gonna answer your question first.
Hi guys, I have a question, maybe more later. If I come for a holiday to New York, what is the best time to visit? Preferably not with snow. Where is the best place to stay for kids and theme parks, etc.? We would love to visit the 9/11 Memorial. What other suggestions do you have? I have teenagers and an 8, nearly 9-year-old boys.
Well, first of all, the time.
The time of year.
You don't want snow and cold weather, so it starts getting like warmer around like May. So May to like October.
Nice.
If you want the hottest weather, it's probably June through August.
As far as places to go, if you wanted to go to see the 9/11 Memorial, Jersey has Six Flags. That's one place you could go.
Like a 2-hour drive or something like that.
We live out in Long Island, so out our side, Splish Splash, carnivals and stuff like that. We have aquarium, and we also have the Bronx Zoo, which if your kids love animals. The Bronx Zoo, that's a really good place.
Yeah, elephants and everything.
Yeah.
It's Broadway in New York too.
Yeah.
Do a Broadway show.
You know, Madison Square Garden is right there.
Or the Wax Museum.
Yes, the Wax Museum is actually a really cool place. A good restaurant to go to is Planet Hollywood.
Oh, Planet Hollywood.
Planet Hollywood. I recommend. It's really good. The kids will definitely like it.
That's like a good, like, classic New York, like,
place
trip,
to go.
like, you know, whatever, like,
I don't think it's
Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty, that's all the touristy spots in here.
Yeah, exactly.
And the night scene, like, the city never sleeps. That's no joke. They would love the nightlife, the city life.
And if you guys do come, you can let us know. And we can meet up.
Definitely.
You know, we'll show you guys around
that
too.
That would be so cool.
You know,
right? I would so be down for that.
You know, those are a couple ideas, a couple places that you can go. I think you guys will have a good time. Second question.
This is the brand Enlightened. The good for you ice cream, 90 calories per serving. I have the mint chocolate chip. More protein, less sugar, so it's keto friendly ice cream.
Keto? Shout out to all my keto people.
My Ketoians. Did I just make that up?
Yes.
Next question. I like the questions, guys. Keep the questions coming.
Yeah, that was fun. Okay, so this is from China Royal.
Set up, China.
What up? I recognize your name from comments. I think you've been a subscriber for a long time. Like,
Shout out. Thank you for being there for us.
Like an OG, right? Like
yeah, OG right there.
Test of time. Like, you've proven yourself. Yes. Squad.
Definitely. That's definitely part of you know.
And she says, love you guys from Brooklyn, so it was like right on the
you
block.
From Brooklyn? What's up?
I know, like we could meet up.
I lived in Brooklyn for a while. I know the streets. I used to live right off of Flatbush. I used to roam those streets.
You know the streets you said.
I know those streets. When you do watch this video, which I know you're a big fan, when you watch this, let me know what part of Brooklyn you're from. All right, here we go. Let's get into this question.
How do you make your relationship work on both point of views without getting bored or tired of one another?
So funny that we actually had a conversation in the car about this. I mean, I don't think that we have to try to keep it interesting. I think it's just it's a natural thing now.
It's such a hard question to answer, and people make comments about our relationship, and we don't really know how to give advice in this area. Jordan is coming.
I want some. Mommy.
Alright, come, let's go back in the room. Okay?
Say goodnight. Say bye, guys. Look, turn around.
Turn around. Say hi.
Hi.
Alright, come, let's go with Daddy.
Sorry about that, guys. Had to put Jordy back to bed. It takes time to be where we're at right now. You know, as far as everybody say, like, you know, that sees us together, it's like wow, like you guys are perfect. You guys like a great couple and stuff like that. It was a lot of hard work for us to be where we at right now.
Yeah, I always say, well, it's not always been this way, you know. I think, first of all, it shouldn't be such hard work.
No, it shouldn't.
I genuinely like being around Jay. I'm not bored of Jay because I really like Jay. I don't know, we're really good friends, and I feel like that's important. You know how you are with your friends, how you're able to be yourself. That should carry into your relationship. You should be comfortable to be yourself.
I don't think you should set oh, you gotta do this and this by me, and then vice versa. You gotta do this and this. No, it shouldn't be like that. As long as you guys got respect for each other, I think it could work. I think that's one of the biggest things. Is we got a lot of respect for each other.
I grew personally, like my own self, and he grew as well. And you know how they say people grow apart, but I feel like we didn't grow apart. Like we grew together. Like I know for me, once I accepted that he is his own person, and you know, he's his own person and I'm my own person, and I can't be upset and disappointed for him being his own person. I shouldn't expect him to do what I want him to do. Like it's not about me. And when I stopped taking everything so personally, when I stopped doing that and I accepted that Jason is his actual own person with his own thoughts and his own choices, and not everything that he did or that he does is like a personal attack on me. Like it's not all about me. Whenever he did like make a mistake, I handled it differently as opposed to before. I'd fly off the handle and I'd be all upset and crying, why are you doing this to me? Meanwhile, he's not doing anything to me. Another thing that really helped, like you and I, was forgiveness. You know, when somebody hurts you and you say that you forgive them and like you keep bringing it up, doesn't matter how much time had passed, that means it's still hurting you, it's still affecting you, like you're still kind of holding against the person.
Yeah, you can't keep jiving the person for that the whole time. If they're still there and they're still willing to fight, and you every time you guys get on a high, you jab them with that one, it's never going to get anywhere. It's only going to crush that person more, and then the strength that they want to go forward to push the relationship is only going to draw them back from it now.
Yeah, Jay and I had a really serious conversation one day, and he was saying that was afraid to say things because he didn't want to upset me or whatever. And I just told him, you know, just give me the benefit of the doubt. In the past, I would get offended and like take it personally, and jump on him. But like through my growth, I'm able to like overcome those kind of things now. Little by little, he started to open up or whatever, and then he realized that I'm like dope AF. Now there's no reason like to hide anything. You know, things have just gotten way better. I don't know. We've been through some crazy things. Like we've been through some things. You know, a lot of experiences and like really bad times and some good times, you know what I mean? And we've had to really lean on each other.
It's just us. It's not like we could walk away from our arguments. At the end of the day, yes, we might go in separate rooms. We still met in the middle. You just got to be on the same page. Like if your partner can't accept you being who you are, it's going to be hard for you to be comfortable.
Like say you're a goofy person, but your partner is like not amused by your goofy personality. They never said anything, but you get the vibe, and then now you find yourself not do that. Like you can't do that now because you feel like that person is just like ugh. But that's who you are. It's like little things like that, but like they add up and they mean something in the long run. You know what I mean? It might seem like small and something you could just like justify and get over, but like small things add up and become a big thing. You can't be you, and you guys can't have real conversation, hard conversation without feeling like nervous, to be honest. Then like what's the point, man? Like what's the point?
And at the end of the day, they might change, it's gonna come back up again.
Not like really ever changing, they're just like behaving in a certain way, but like the act will fall off eventually, you know.
What else was in that question? Let me see, I think we covered most of it.
I don't think we really get bored because when we're here watching TV and stuff like that, I think as long as we're in our presence.
Yeah, like we're not overly like needy in that kind of way.
Yeah, we can sit here all night and I could just watch TV, she could be on her phone, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm tired, let's go to bed. She'll be like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, like our hangouts happen naturally. Like it's never a forced thing. Like we're just like, it's never like, well, you need to be here, you know, at this time because we need to do. It's never like, it's whatever. Like whatever you do, whatever you want. I do whatever I want.
If you want to go out, and we'll set up something to go out and stuff like that. As far as keeping things very fresh and fun and stuff like that. Like I think, like I said, it just comes naturally.
If you're not smothering them, he's able to breathe and feel like he could do whatever he wants. Like there's no pressure to do anything. There's no pressure.
I think for Tasha, as long as I'm here,
because I know he's around, that I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm good. I don't need him to be like with me, on me, or anything like that. You know, whatever.
If you got kids, you gotta make that time to get away from the kids.
But like still date each other.
Yes.
Don't stop dating is because you become a parent.
Yeah, me and Tasha, anytime me and Tasha go out to dinner, it's like, oh, it's like she has a little giddy schoolgirl.
Cause I just like, I have a crush on you. You know, like when you're in school, whatever, and like there's this really cute guy, and like you have a crush on them, but you don't think that they'd ever like, you know, give you the time of day, and then like you guys start dating, you're like, oh my god, you can't believe it. That's how I am. Well, it's like, oh my god, I can't believe it. You know?
And like I think that's how we keep it spicy. Besides the bedroom, you know.
Seriously? Anyway, I don't think that's what she was talking about.
I mean,
think that's
we
where she
gotta
was going
break
with
down
that
every
question.
situation here.
No, I don't think that's where she was going with
But
that.
she was going there, you know. You always gotta keep it fresh in there too. Anyway, like I said, I always tell Tasha, like, life is too short, man. If you're with somebody, enjoy it to the fullest, man. Live one day at a time. Don't try to complicate things, man. But once you start complicating the relationship and you start having demands, I think that's what ruins some of the relationships.
Yeah, I think our personalities just go together. We're both like super laid back and like, you know, chill and open-minded and just go with the flow and passive. You know what I mean? Just like, okay, whatever, like, you know what I mean? Not everything has to be such a big deal. Not everything is that serious to be getting upset about. Dude, like, chill the F out. And nothing matters. Nothing freaking matters. Think about that.
End of the day, listen, if you're fighting over that dumb stuff, and you know it's some dumb stuff too. People, you know what I'm talking about. You know you and your partner's getting this argument over some dumb shit. Like, for instance, putting back a empty milk carton inside the fridge. And you getting pissed at him
and
or
not
her.
talking for 2 days.
They're not talking about that because they didn't do that. It's just that's when your ego getting in the way.
Ego and pride. It'd be so
Ego and pride, because
stupidness.
at the end of the day, you both know it's wrong, but you're gonna fight to the death to make sure you have the last word on it.
Stupid.
That's the stupid stuff.
Ask yourself in a year, is this gonna be relevant? If it's not, if it does not gonna affect you in 1 year, get over it.
Yeah.
Don't spend any time on it.
No.
You don't want to settle. If you know the shit is not gonna work out, or if you are doubting and you're skeptical or whatever, like, why are you gonna waste your time in your life? Like, you only have this one life.
You gotta enjoy with somebody that makes you feel happy.
Yeah.
Comes not. I said life is too short to be playing all these games and stuff like
Obsessing
that.
over everything the other person's doing.
Yeah, get
Like,
too old for
do
that.
you live your life, dude? You know, just like let me know what your highlights are. You know what I mean? Keep me in the loop, but like live it.
You can live their lives together. That's what I'm saying. You're a team together.
Root each other on.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. My goals is her goals now. Her goals are my goal. And this was fun, guys. Like I said, just keep the questions coming. The one question about the relationship, I think that's something me and Tasha would really like to get into and start talking about more.
Hi.
I'm gonna put Joy to bed. Are you out there?